great to have you guys here. Great crowd. Thanks for coming. Well, I serve as a state delegate. I go down to Richmond for a couple months during the winter, and we make laws. Hopefully we get rid of some laws. Now we try to stand up for the things that make America great. I got to confess to you guys, maybe I am not in the right crowd here. I have a Hillary Clinton bumper sticker on my car. Is that all right with you guys? You know, I'm really feeling kind of guilty about it. Let me tell you what it says. It says, send Hillary to jail. Is that all right? All right, all right. You know, I get a lot of thumbs up for that, you know, and I think, I looked at that bumper sticker before I put it on my car, and I said, do I mean it? And I thought to myself, I wouldn't put that on there if I didn't mean it. You guys hear the news. You read what's going on, the things that she's gotten away with because the Justice Department won't stand up and do the right thing. It's absolutely amazing. Well, again, welcome to Loudoun County. I live in this area. I actually rode my bike here. You believe that, you guys? I didn't have to stand in line like all of you. Sorry about that. But live just around the corner. You're in the 33rd House District, so welcome here. I'm glad that we got so many great people out here to welcome Donald Trump. Teach them that here in Loudoun County, we appreciate a good candidate, a man that stands up for his country in a time of need. Well, I'm a businessman like him, and I've run for office. And when I've run for office, boy, I've seen what they throw at you. They pull out the most dirty, filthy, rotten stuff. They embarrass you. They attack you in every way they can. And it's not easy. But what they've done to Donald Trump, I think, only really proves one thing. They throw that stuff at him, and he gets right back up like a champion. Can you imagine that? I mean, the man has really got some stamina. He has got some stamina. I'm also a builder by trade. I build things. I like to fix things. I like to see things running right, working the way they should. I see that in Donald Trump. I think what Donald Trump sees is something that's broken. He can fix it. He knows he can fix it. He has the courage. He has the will. And if we give him a chance, he's going to do that. He's going to look at powerful people in the face and tell them no when it's time to say no. He's going to make tough decisions. He's going to do the right thing. And I think he's going to do it for the right reason, because he cares about this generation. He cares about the next generation. That's the right reason, isn't it, folks? Unlike his opponent, I think Donald Trump appreciates and respects the working people of America. I can't say that about his opponent. Donald Trump is ready to go to work for us. Is anybody here ready to go to work for Donald Trump? Ready to give his vote? It's almost here, you guys. It's just a matter of hours. A matter of hours. Well, you know, like how many hours is it? We got a mathematician here. It's a couple of days, and we're going to know who wins this. He's picked a great vice president. We've had some really good governors here in Virginia, but Hillary Clinton picked one of the worst governors we've ever had. He's a scoundrel. While he was out campaigning, telling people he wouldn't raise taxes, he was planning his first tax increase. That makes him very compatible with Hillary Clinton, because he's a serial liar just like she is. Mike is a seasoned warrior. I believe that Donald Trump and him together will make a powerful team. I'm counting on that. I really am. I've got to say, one of the things that really won me over to Donald Trump is I'm a family man. I have 7 children. I know I don't look anywhere near old enough to have 7 children, do I? I have 11 grandchildren. That's counting 2 that are in the oven. I got a letter inviting me to be part of the Trump Virginia Pro-Life Coalition. You know, I'm pretty serious about that. I really am very serious about that. I got the call, I looked at the letter, and when I saw the statement in that letter, and I saw at the bottom of it, a promise from Mike Pence and Donald Trump saying that they would make the unborn a priority in their administration, it affected me. I take that seriously. When I read the 4 promises in this letter, the 4 promises are to solidify the Hyde Amendment, to defund Planned Parenthood, to pass the 20-week pain-capable Unborn Child Protection Act. And the fourth one, can you guess what it is? Appoint pro-life Supreme Court justices. Man, I'm glad that matters to you guys, because it really matters to me. Now think about that pro-life Supreme Court justices, because when you appoint justices that respect the Constitution of the United States, they're going to be the same justices that respect life, liberty, our God-given rights, and that is the kind of leadership that we need. Those are the kind of men that we need interpreting the laws that our Congress makes, not changing them, not making their own set of laws. They're going to respect the First Amendment rights to free speech. They're going to respect religious liberty. They're going to respect the Second Amendment, property rights, you name it. I don't even want to talk about what's going to happen if we elect Hillary Clinton. These people don't understand the Constitution, much less respect it. Lock her up. Go for it, you guys. You really think that they should lock her up? Now, wait a minute. She wants to be our commander-in-chief, and yet she couldn't protect a few people at an embassy of the United States. She wants to protect the entire United States of America. Is that utterly ridiculous? I mean, that's ridiculous. Here's a woman that thinks that you scrub a server with a rag, and she wants to be trusted with the highest level decisions in the United States of America. Is that ridiculous? I mean, it's an insult to your intelligence, isn't it? Folks, I think Donald Trump is ready to take us down the right path. I really do. Donald Trump is ready to provide us with the unwavering leadership that we need in America to go forward, to be a country that is respected on the national stage, to restore our economy, to help to create jobs? No, not to create jobs, because government doesn't create jobs. But he's going to empower businesses to create jobs, decent quality jobs, good paying jobs. That's what Donald Trump is all about. He knows how to do it. I trust that he does. Folks, one last question. Do you think that Donald Trump is ready to take the helm of this nation? I do too. I really, deep down in my heart, I believe that. The question is, are we going to give him the chance? I know you are. As Rick Santorum said, get out there and remind some people to come out to vote. Put another sign in your yard if there's not there, 2 or 3 there already. And thank you for taking your time coming here on this cool Virginia fall evening. God bless you guys, and thanks again.
Trump. Come on, Loudoun County. Woo! I love it. What a basket of deplorables we have here tonight. Wow. My name is John Whitbuck. I am the chairman of the Republican Party of Virginia, and it's my honor to address you tonight. We have a loaded group of speakers to come out and talk about the man himself, who, by the way, we hear is in the air on his way from Pennsylvania and should be here very soon. So, our first speaker that we're going to bring out tonight is a strong activist from the Shenandoah Valley. Her husband serves in our state senate. She's been around politics in Virginia for decades, and she's a fighter, and she's 100% behind Donald Trump for president. Suzanne Obenshane, will you come on up?
Hello, Loudoun County. Are you ready to elect Donald Trump? Let's get excited. I want to tell you all some great news. I just saw Donald Trump leave Pennsylvania, and he will be in the Commonwealth in a few minutes. Let's get excited. I am honored and privileged to be here with you tonight because I have been on board with Donald Trump when he was nominated to be our presidential Republican candidate. We are here tonight because we are here to elect a great Republican. He is going to be our next president because of you. We need to go out the next few days and make sure that we get everybody out to the polls. The college students. Who are college students here tonight? You can make the difference. I became an activist in 1980 with Ronald Reagan. I worked for Ronald Reagan in 1984. We made a difference in 1984, and we're going to make a difference again this year. Let's go out and nominate and elect Donald Trump as our next president of the United States of America. Thanks for being here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you would remove your hats, we are going to sing the national anthem. Mr. Tom Lloyd, will you come up and lead us in the national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome one of Mr. Trump's foreign policy advisors, Mr. Waleed Ferris. Waleed, come on up.
Hello, Virginia. There is a very important reason for why on November the 8th we want to elect Donald Trump as the next President of the United States. We have been attacked as Americans for too long. For 8 years in California, in Florida, in many places. It is time now for a new administration to reverse the process, to defeat the jihadists, to win the war on terror. For many years, as Mr. Trump has been saying, for many years, we have not been able to win anymore. ISIS has been able to take over in Iraq, in Syria, in Libya, in many, many countries. Iran is seizing Iraq, and we are withdrawing. We are withdrawing from the Middle East, from Africa, and we are even withdrawing our national security here at home. It has to stop. By electing Donald Trump as the next president, our foreign policy is going to be taken a different direction. No more joking with Iran. They're not going to arrest our soldiers and sailors anymore. And when we begin the campaign in Iraq and in Syria, we win them, and we win them fast, and we win them decisively. So join me and join millions of voters across the land in casting the most important ballot of the century and to elect Donald Trump as our next president. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. Next up, please welcome a power couple, if there ever was one, in Northern Virginia. First of all, we're very pleased to have former Congressman Tom Davis, a man who knows a little something about elections in Virginia, and his wonderful wife, Senator Jean Marie Davis. Come on up, y'all.
Thank you very much. You forgot to mention that I left Congress undefeated and unindicted, and we're very proud of that. Look, we had another candidate in the Republican primary, but what we see together with the Supreme Court at stake, the Senate at stake, the presidency at stake, we have all wings of the party flapping in the same direction. We're going to go on to victory in November. Let's get out there on November 8th.
While Tom and I were driving over this evening and sitting in all that traffic, we were listening to those political pundits, I hate to say, on CNN. Boo. It's important to understand what the opposition is saying. But I was intrigued when they were talking about how women are more than 52%, about 54% of the vote, but women aren't voting for Donald Trump. Are there any women here?